So what's going on, guys? It's JM, it's speedboxing. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before you click on 20 more videos. Also comment below in the comment section if you have any opinions in what I'm saying in any of my videos. It really helps me out if you guys could drop me a sub or two in my channel. It is appreciated. So former unified light welterweight champion of the world Amir is once again talking about facing his British domestic rival Kell Brook in a super fight. Kell Brook, who's defending his IBF welterweight title against dangerous #1 banded Trey on May 27th. And to quote Amir here, who was talking to Sky Sports, he says, "Kell Brook is coming off a loss to Triple G, where he went up a weight, and I did that too against Canelo. So I think it makes sense for us to fight now. He's got Errol Spence next, and if he wins that, then it's a title fight. But I think it's a big fight without a title. I think it's one that fight fans want to see." So is Amir saying here that it's regardless if Kell Brook wins, loses or draws against Errol Spence, he'll still face him because he thinks the fight is still a big fight without a title. And I think the two fighters have enough animosity towards each other to make the fight a big fight without a title. I think it sells out a stadium or even an arena. And yeah, it's a big fight, and I think it's the biggest payday out there for Amir and even Kell Brook. Because Amir has tried to look for the big fights for the past few years. He wanted the Mayweather fight, and that didn't happen. And now Floyd Mayweather is retired. He wanted the Manny Pacquiao fight, but the negotiations for that fell through because they couldn't get a deal sorted out for the fight in the Middle East that Amir and his people were promising Manny Pacquiao. And he fought Canelo, and that was a good payday for him. But he was way out of his depths in that fight. Canelo was just way too big for him, even though he was performing well for the first couple of rounds. So I think Amir knows now that Kell Brook is the guy he needs to face if he wants that big payday and that marquee fight. And Kell Brook has done everything Amir has asked of him, really. Because Amir said to him years back, if you win a world title, I'll face you. Until then, I'm not going to face you. And then he won a world title against Sean Porter in the States. And then Amir was like, oh, but you haven't fought anyone except for Sean Porter. You need to fight more names. So he fought Gennady Golovkin, one of the most feared men in boxing. Went up 2 weight classes like Khan did against Canelo, and fought the most dangerous middleweight in the world and was stopped in 5 rounds. And then Amir once again said, oh, you need to face your mandatory Errol Spence, and then I'll face you. And now Kell Brook is doing that. So Amir has ran out of things to say. He's ran out of hurdles. So I think Amir knows now that this is the biggest fight for him money-wise. And he's got no more hurdles to put up for Kell Brook. And I think it needs to happen now. This fight's been talked about for 3 or 4 years. Maybe even longer than that. And it became boring a long time ago, in my opinion. Like the talking and the back and forth and all, he said this, he said that. Like it became boring a long time ago, and I do want to see the fight, but because it's took so long to happen, and it hasn't even happened yet, I'm just saying, if it does happen, it took so long to happen that a lot of people lost interest a long time ago. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. Comment below in the comment section. It's JM, it's speedboxing.